It is now 11:14. And Betsy, there's a rumor that this is Friday night. Is that true?
That's what I hear.
Wow.
Yeah.
We should confirm that with someone. I'm going to call a newsroom and ask.
Actually, Nick would probably know. He's the one that's like doing the countdown to the Browns game, which we know is Sunday. So if we kind of do the eve of the eve, that would put us here at Friday.
There we go. I think you're right. Beautiful day today.
It was beautiful today. We have a beautiful day coming tomorrow. Going to feel a little summery around these parts for a little bit, but you know, fall is not that far away. We're going to begin the day tomorrow in the 60s. We do have some high clouds in play. Sunrise now at 7:11. Sorry, everybody, we're losing like 8 to 10 minutes a week now as far as the sunrise time getting later. Light winds to begin, so if you're going to be out doing a little jog or running around, shouldn't be a problem. It will be a little muggy, though. We have dew point temperatures that are well into the 60s now, so if the air is feeling a little thick, that's why that humidity has been on the rise, and that may lead into some patchy fog as we head through the night tonight. We already have some reduced visibility in some of northeast Ohio, but for the most part, we are not expecting fog to be a big issue. A few showers here and there earlier, but all of that has fizzled away, and now we're just keeping an eye on a cold front to the west of us. The line that you see right there, that's that front. This one's going to pass through. It's going to be rather uneventful, and you know, I love to do comparisons of things, and I'm a visual learner, and I really appreciate when people show me the difference between something. So take a look at this little front, which will not really bring us an appreciable change in the weather, okay? Now we go farther west to this front. Looks a little different, doesn't it? Not only because it's, you know, coming in off of the ocean, but there is just a lot more going on behind that front. There's a lot more rain that's associated with it, with the rain coming right into the Vancouver area. This is going to be a game changer, a pattern changing type of a system that will sweep across the country. It should get here midweek next week. Now remember, 3:20 p.m. on Wednesday is the official start of autumn. The autumnal equinox takes place. So we're going to baby step toward that, but as for right now, it looks like we've got a gorgeous day setting up for us for tomorrow. National Designer hour by hour forecast. Temperatures going to be in the 70s for the afternoon. We may have a few areas farther south that peak into the low 80s, but that north wind will help to keep the lakeshore areas just a little bit cooler. All in all, though, we will have lots of sunshine with just a few clouds here and there, and I think as the afternoon goes on, it gets better. That same north wind will create a little bit of a chop on the nearshore waters of Lake Erie tomorrow. Now, if you have folks who are swimming, be advised, the undertow is a big deal with the onshore flow. Offshore flow, it's not such a big deal, but when the water is coming onto the shore, it kind of piles on, and sometimes that can be a little bit of a trick when you're not an experienced swimmer, or you're swimming in areas that you're not experienced swimming in. North to northeast winds at 8 to 11 knots. That should kick up 1 to 2 footers, so not huge as far as boating standards go, but for swimmers it can be a little overwhelming. The water temperature off Cleveland, 73 degrees. That's at the crib. 40 feet down. So the surface temperature is a lot warmer than that. Here's your Union Home Mortgage forecast. All right, here we go. 79, few clouds for tomorrow. Low 80s then with clouds increasing on Sunday. We'll have sun in the morning. By evening, we'll probably see considerable cloudiness across northeast Ohio. So we'll call it partly cloudy for the Browns game. Kickoff temperature, I'm thinking upper 70s. We're right on the lake. That north wind, that should lock us into the 70s for game time. Still looks pretty darn good. We'll make it into the low 80s with PM rain chances sneaking in on Monday. Tuesday, that front, that West Coast front gets here. And look at the change. We're probably going to find temperatures on Wednesday. Remember, that's the first day of fall. Settling into the low 60s for most of the afternoon. That's a little chilly, everybody. It's going to be sweater weather for sure. The good news is it's not going to last that long. It's our first good bout of chilly air that moves in with temperatures in the mid-60s, lingering showers on Thursday. But we will turn that frown upside down, Russ, as we get into next weekend. Temperatures back into the low 70s with some sunshine hanging out.
One of my favorite Betsy Kling-isms is when you talk about the temperature at the crib.
At the crib.
At the crib.
Yeah.
When I first got here and you first said that, I go, wow, that's really personal. Betsy's giving the forecast at her house.
Everybody, you know, I'm hip, you know that. Actually, if you don't know what the crib is that big orange thing that's sitting out in the middle of the lake. It's actually 3 miles offshore. You can see it very clearly, but that is the water intake for the city of Cleveland. It has a thermometer 40 feet down under the surface.
There you go. And for the record, I do know what the crib is now.
You too, but I have to tell everybody else now because I think it's my house.
Thank you so much, Betsy.